Mishka Prepared here. Sorry it's been a few days since a video. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to upload one a week now. I have a lot going on in my daily life at the moment. I mean, if it's something crucial, I'm going to make you guys, you know, an emergency video or whatever. But basically what it boils down to, guys, is it's really hard to keep up with everyday events going on right now. I mean, there is just so much happening. I mean, on all aspects of the spectrum. I mean, you got the war in Ukraine, you got the tensions between China and the U.S., you have all these fires and train derailments and chemical leaks and everything else. But the video I wanted to talk about today is, if you guys haven't heard, I can't find it on the internet. It might be up there now, but when I looked yesterday, I couldn't find it. But apparently there was an assassination attempt on Vladimir Putin. And I don't know how that's going to play out. Apparently they say the assassination attempt was done by Ukraine and using one of these kamikaze drones loaded with a boatload of C4, and apparently this drone hit a place where Vladimir Putin was supposed to be. But the problem with that is Putin's appointments are encrypted, so to speak, to whereas, you know, some information may be leaked that he's supposed to be at such and such place at such and such time, but either he's going to get there early, late, or a couple days late, maybe a couple days early. He's never there right when it says he's supposed to be there. And he does that for this specific reason. Not only is he got an international arrest warrant, I guess, but he's hated by quite a few people. Now, I think they're looking into where this drone came from. They're pretty sure it came from Ukraine. But they're looking to see whose drone it is and if NATO had their hand in it. But the most worrisome part, guys, is that this has sparked some pretty severe tensions. I don't know what's going to happen. I guess some more lines in the sand have been drawn, but you guys already know how that goes. If I can find anything on the assassination of Putin, I'll post it up here for you guys. Or the attempted assassination, I'm sorry. But it's time to get stocked up, guys. I'm hearing a lot of crazy stuff going on from my little contact buddies over in the military. And none of it's good. The military is literally gearing up like there's no tomorrow. They're getting new shipments in, being trained on different new weapons, and a lot of U.S. ammo makers are being rerouted to make ammo for the military. They're being asked to step up production. They're being asked to do all kinds of stuff. So that should tell you right there that the step up is pretty incredible. Not only that, but I got some news on China too. And you're definitely not going to see this on the mainstream news because it's being hush-hush right now. But apparently, yesterday, China had launched something into space, and forever they've been talking about how they have this space-capable weapon to basically take out satellites and Intel satellites and everything else. Well, it was launched yesterday, and it was launched successfully. And I don't know if anybody on here has had issues, but in the last few days, my phone has been acting up like crazy. And I would attribute that to being, just my phone. Maybe my SIM card was bad or something like that. But here's the problem with that. Where I live, we have what's called Xfinity Internet. And that's been around for quite a long time. Xfinity, internet cable, whatever. Well, Xfinity a few years back had wound up coming out with a cell phone service. And they're supposed to bounce off of Verizon their own antennas and Verizon antennas, and I guess they share a network, whatever. But my phone has been acting up like absolute mad. Dropping calls and just no reception, and some of the places where I used to have 5G service, it won't pull in 5G anymore. And, again, I thought it was just my phone. But I also have a company phone for my truck. It's my electronic logging device. Not only does it do the electronic logging, but it also gives me my my route for the day. And nothing's been acting right. Everything keeps dropping out. And my company phone is on a different network than what I have. But both phones are going out at the same time. Now, I do have some pictures of the Verizon and the Xfinity outages from a couple days ago. And I'm going to post these up here side by side. And I want you guys to pause the video and compare the two. The outage locations and the amount of outages is pretty much identical. Now, I did not check into the other networks like Cricket and AT&T and Boost and whatever the hell else is out there, but what I'm thinking is happening, guys, is I'm thinking that the cyber attacks and fooling with our internet and everything else is really starting to increase. And what did I tell you guys? This is going to come in stages of threes. God dang, that trailer was close. It's going to come in stages of threes, guys. It's going to be cyber attacks. Then it's going to be an EMP. Then it's going to be nuclear war. And right now, the cyber attacks are just immense. They are. I mean, if you really do some Google searching, provided you got internet or network service, if you do just a little bit of digging, guys, you're gonna see that different companies are being targeted, different banks, and pretty much what they're saying is it's all coming from like Russian servers and whatever else have you. Some of them they can trace, some of them they're having a really hard time with. But all in all, it's really coming down to pretty much just the from the Russian area. Now, with that being said, I do have a little bit of other news for you as well. The other day, China threatened to sink one of our, the U.S. or NATO's warships, because apparently it was floating through the sea a little too close to Taiwan, and China wasn't going to have it. China threatened to sink it if it happens again. And I don't know if I released that video or not. I think I was thinking about redoing the video and I never did. Anyway, So because of that U.S. warship that we had over there, guess what happened? My military buddy, he was home for the weekend. Hasn't quite been deployed yet. And this is a new military buddy, by the way. My other two are already gone. But apparently, Russian nuclear subs and Chinese nuclear subs have changed course. There was a few nuclear Russian subs and one Chinese nuclear sub over by California. But they changed course. Not only that, but the U.S. has launched a couple nuclear submarines as well in response to the threat. So, get stocked up, guys. That's all the news I really got for you today. The rest of this video is pretty much just going to be babbling and letting you know what I got going on. Man, that's a big traffic backup. But anyway, you need to get stocked up. This is not dying down, guys. And for whatever reason, I keep losing subscribers. And I'm sorry if you guys ain't happy. I try to bring you the best news possible. And I thought I was doing a fairly good job, but apparently a few people don't like my channel. Whatever. I mean, I guess it is what it is. You're entitled to whatever. But anyway, I'm thinking about only releasing one video a week unless my numbers start climbing, because I'm scrambling to get content for you guys, but just so much is flooding in. And I got to decipher between all the stuff, you know, what's important, what's not, what do they need to hear, what doesn't really matter, you know what I mean? On top of that, I'm going to stay with the same company, same red shirt. But if you look up Ruan Transportation, we have terminals all through the U.S., guys. And we have a position that opened in my, real close to my hometown. And it's a much sweeter gig. I'm going to be home on the weekends and all holidays off. So I'll be able to bring you guys, you know, sorry, I gotta sneeze, apparently. So I'll be able to bring you guys, you know, camping content and, you know, some survivalist content along with some news, and hopefully that will boost my numbers a little bit on my YouTube channel. Right now, I'm just going to keep creating content, guys, and if I get subscribers, I get them. If I don't, I don't. And I guess it is what it is. So, yeah, I'm changing terminals. Instead of hauling milk, I'm going to be hauling car parts. And I'm going to be making a lot more a year. And I'm going to be happier. Where I'm at right now, it's kind of stressful. Hauling milk, I mean, it's relatively easy. It's super stupid simple. But the plant that we deliver to, they're always full, and they're always having people wait multiple hours before they can get their loads in, and it's just real frustrating. Not only that, but in the last 5 years, guys, I haven't had a holiday with my family. So that's going to be a nice change. Not only are we doing that, but my daughter and my son-in-law moved back in, so we're trying to clear out the house and get a bunch of stuff cleaned up, not to mention, you know, the whole spring cleaning, getting the yards looking nice. I've been really busy, so please forgive me for the lack of videos. So that's pretty much everything that's been going on, guys. So yeah, that's where we're at. With that being said, you guys really need to get stocked up, all right? If you guys are looking for a full face respirator, please go visit parcelsafety.com and use code PS23. That's PS, as in parcel safety, 23. It'll save you 15% off your order. And if there's a comment section, just let them know Michigan Prepared sent you. I don't believe I'm going to get anything, no kickbacks or anything like that. But I would like to build a reputation with the company, letting them know that, yeah, hey, I am, in fact, pushing their product because I have a few, and I believe in their product. And hopefully they'll work with me in the future, and they'll send me, something I request, and maybe an extra, and that extra I can do a giveaway with, like a hazmat suit, or a different type of respirator, or whatever the case may be. You guys understand what I'm saying. But get stocked up, guys. Before I let you go, if you guys didn't know, the U.S. has a weapon, and I'm calling it a weapon. I think they call it a tool, but they have a weapon called the HAARP. And basically, what this HAARP will do is mimic a solar storm, a geomagnetic solar storm, which can wipe out electronics, etc., 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 and even possibly the power grid, depending on how much power they use through this weapon they got. So I don't know if there's going to be some false flag events in the near future or not, with them using this weapon and knocking out communications and whatever else. But this crazy crap that the government's pulling right now, guys, you need to be well stocked up: food, water, medical supplies, etc. Pet food, don't forget about your pets. Because as I'm making this video right now, anything, literally anything is possible. Whether it's insiders, outsiders, foreign entities, sleeper cells within the U.S., whatever the case may be, anything is possible. And anything could happen. Natural disasters, the government has been toying with the weather, with the cloud seeding and everything else. And what I'm worried about is that because of this cloud seeding and them trying to cool the earth by having cloud cover, what I'm worried about is it's going to trigger some catastrophic events. If you guys are paying attention, there's already been some crazy floodings, a lot of tornado outbreaks, a whole lot of tornado outbreaks. And I'm not saying they're all contributed to it, but I bet you some of them are. As far as the government toying with the weather. You don't mess with Mother Nature without turning her head and biting you back. You just don't mess with it. So be stocked up, guys. You guys need to be prepared for everything. Have bags ready to go. Because you never know. You might only have minutes to get the hell out of your location. You need to have your bags ready to go. Get stocked up, guys. I love you all. Till next time, Michigan Prepared out.